Is there such thing as a green cat? Is that a thing?
I'm trying to think if there's been any famous green cats. And I can't think of any. Was Gleek on the Super Friends was a monkey, so he doesn't count.
He was green, though?
No.
What? Then why did we? Okay, you know what? Whatever.
Hey gang, welcome to The Wrong Way, the show where three veteran cartoonists show you how to draw your favorite copyrighted characters without getting sued. I'm Dave Kellett, cartoonist of Drive and Sheldon.
I'm Brad Guigar, the creator of Evil Inc.
And I'm Kevin McShane of KevinComics.com.
And I'm Wrongo!
Hey, Wrongo, what do you got for us today?
Oh boy, fellas, have I got a fun one for you. Today I'm gonna ask you to draw Garfield from the classic comic strip, Garfield. I assume you geezers know who Garfield is? I mean, he's almost as old as you are, Brad.
Oh, a shot across the bow for Brad
Yeah,
there.
we're starting early over here.
Yeah, but remember, Garfield is lawyered up the wazoo, so we can't actually show him. I need you to draw him the wrong way.
All right.
All right.
We're ready. We can do
can do
this.
that.
Do it. We can do it.
Okay, skid marks, get ready, get set, Garf it up.
All right. Okay, skid marks. Oh,
Skid
that's
marks
great.
got me.
So how are we feeling about Garfield?
Oh, I think we can do this. I think we can do this without getting sued this time.
I don't know. I feel like Garfield is tough because Garfield is so iconic.
I know, it's
that,
so distinctive. Like, in order to do anything that is Garfield-esque, you a little bit have to dip a toe into that world, you know?
Exactly. I feel like if you draw a cat these days, it's really hard not to make it Garfield. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I mean, is it better to focus on, like, what he is known for? He's known for being a little portly, loves lasagna, loves Mondays. What else am I missing?
Hates Mondays.
Sorry, hates Mondays. How did I?
Hates
David,
Mondays.
I have to turn in my cartoonist card with that comment. Hates Mondays. Hates Nermal the cat.
Right. Hates Odie the dog.
Hates Odie the dog.
Really doesn't like anybody.
I was gonna say, kind of filled with hate. Just an angry young cat.
Did you ever have the Garfield phone with the eyes?
Oh, I
Did you
wish.
get it?
No.
I had a Garfield
wish.
phone. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so lucky.
How old was Brad Guigar that had a Garfield phone?
46.
Oh, that's a delight. So, Kevin, did you not have anything Garfield in your life? Did you not have the classic Garfield books?
Oh no, I had the classic Garfield books. I mean, I that's how I learned to draw cartoons is just copying Garfield, and that's why this is so difficult, because I feel like if you challenged me to, I could draw Garfield from memory, and
Yeah.
I like my brain will just automatically go to that as I'm sitting here drawing, and so I have to like actively fight against that urge as I'm drawing here.
Now, Kevin, you said you learned how to draw cartoons from seeing Garfield. So probably like many of us, you started out at a very nascent point drawing those big round circular eyes, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yep.
All of us did. And then, in a couple of years, we got over that, right, Dave?
I knew where you were going as soon as you started that. I'm just gonna smile and glam for the camera on this one, Brad. I invite everyone to check out my comic Sheldon over at sheldoncomics.com and invite Brad to go to hell. That's what I do.
Wow. Okay. I will, but here's the thing. I will out myself as well, because my strip is basically a human male character with a sassy pet, which...
Oh, that's right, the parrot.
That's Garfield.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Garfield.
Yeah.
It's Garfield with a bird. What are you going to do,
I mean, in a way, aren't we all a little bit stealing from Peanuts and Garfield in that result? In that,
I
the
think we
sort
are.
of like relatable human and relatable pet.
So how are we feeling about our pencils?
Good. I think I'm narrowing right down on it.
Yeah, I think Kevin, I can't, now that you put this in my head, I can't shake this feeling that I'm still basically just drawing a version of Garfield.
Yeah, me too. Like, I'm looking at mine and I'm like, is he just Garfield?
I want to pre-apologize to Jim that we're kind of basically just doing Garfield spoofs, which is not at all the wrong way to do it. We can't escape our much-loved childhood character, I think, on this one.
Yeah. Also, Dave, bless your soul, he doesn't watch this show. And he never will.
As far as inking goes, do you guys find that this is your least mentally engaging stage where you can enjoy it the most, or do you find it still that you have to be
I'm going to answer for Brad, and I'm going to say that there is no mental engagement on his end when he is doing any part of this process. So how do you guys feel about all of the weird ways that Garfield has evolved over the years? You know what I mean by that?
Oh, there's a whole documentary about that, by the way. I think you can get it on YouTube, where it talks about all of these different ways that Garfield has been, interceding in popular culture.
Can I be ignorant for a second? What is the fundamental thesis? I'm not familiar with this.
Oh, my sweet summer child. So Garfield has been around so long that, like I said, he's become kind of like a postmodern totem for art in general. And there's everything from the super benign, like Garfield minus Garfield, to like I'm Sorry, John.
Oh,
Dave,
right, the Reddit.
About I'm Sorry, John?
Yeah, I do know I'm Sorry.
Okay,
John. Yep.
All right. Yeah, so like, if you want to, you can get real weird with Garfield. And I feel like no matter what we do here, it's never going to be as weird as what the internet has already done to Garfield.
Oh, yeah.
If Jim Davis retires and offers you Garfield, would you do it?
Oh.
We've had kind of similar questions on Comic Lab before, and I gotta tell you, that's one thing. I don't know about you, Dave. My answer to that is always kind of the same. I really have no interest in working on somebody else's comic. Like, right on down the line. I would not want to take on somebody else's stuff. It's just I'm not interested in it,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think I come down roughly on the same spot, which is that, gosh, how could I not be tempted by it? But at the same time, it's not what I want to do. It's not what I want to be. It's not why I got into cartooning, was to do somebody else's thing.
I mean, the way I look at it, there's two different ways. The bad scenario is you take it over and it's very unsuccessful, and you become known as the person that ruined Garfield. The worst scenario is you take it over and it's ridiculously successful and you can never leave it. It's now what you are going to become known for the rest of your life, or more likely unknown for, because Garfield is always going to be known as Jim Davis. You're just going to be the person that's toiling in the background, keeping this zombie going, and it's so successul you can't leave it. That's literally the worst scenario for me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Would you, Kevin? I mean, I don't want to yuck anybody's yum. Is it something that you would consider doing?
Kevin, most importantly here to note is that Brad does not want to yuck anybody's yum. I think let's stop everything we're doing and just acknowledge with gratefulness that Brad is not here to yuck anybody's yum. So that's lovely. Brad, I want to just commend you for really going the extra mile and not yucking anybody's yum.
I don't want to yuck his yum.
I think that's real. What a good soul that you're not going to see another human being and say, I would like to yuck their yum. So that's great.
I don't want to yuck anybody's yum.
I was put on this earth to love my fellow human beings. I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum.
I can't tell you the last time somebody yucked my yum, am I right?
So Kevin, would you want to do something like that?
I would 100% do it.
Honest to goodness?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
And not for any reason besides Daddy needs a paycheck.
All right, pens down, gentlemen.
Pens down.
All right.
Okay. How are we feeling?
I'm actually feeling really good.
I think out of all the ones we've done so far, this is the one I feel best about.
Really?
Yeah, I would agree. I feel like I have absolutely nailed the assignment of Garfield, but not Garfield.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to show this one to you guys and see how you think. See how you think. English.
Wow. Yeah, you know what?
Oh,
It is
wow.
Lorax-like, and
yes.
you know what? If you took that tuft of hair, oh my goodness,
This is delightful.
I just see what you did, and I am here for it.
Really? Okay.
Boy,
Yes.
there's a lot to like about this. So
And a lot to not like about it all at the same time.
I do see the Lorax, but I'll tell you what I also see, and this is a huge compliment. This feels like a character in the second or third act of a Miyazaki movie that's like sitting in a tree judging you as you walk on your quest or something, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And they've just been
I like
asking you to
that.
bring them a fire or a pail of water, and you're not doing it. They're
Yeah.
like, I don't know why you're doing this for me, you know, that kind of thing.
I don't love it. I don't love it. I feel like, because I can see the Lorax in here. I can see Garfield. I can see Grumpy Cat. You know
Kevin,
what I mean?
listen, I don't know whether we want to get into this, but
What?
I'm just gonna, because it's right there. Were you also maybe doing something that we could find in the Hall of Presidents?
What do you? What?
Is this kind of a caricature of somebody who might be a world leader?
Come on.
You're telling me that you didn't mean that?
No.
The
Wait,
pink,
seriously?
The pink around the eyes, the orange face, the
Wait,
hair.
fair. I also see it. This is absolutely President McKinley. Brad's right. This is note perfect. I mean, anyone looking at this is like, I mean, it's a cat, but it's also President McKinley. So Brad, you're right, 100%. When you're right, you're right. That's great.
Wow! Wow! I really like. I
Holy.
see that chin. You were asking us about the big chin. I see that.
So here's what I wanted to go for. I wanted to go for the exact opposite of the sort of fat, lazy cat.
Yeah.
So this is a cat that's had buccal fat reduction, right? He's currently taking loads of anabolic steroids, right?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
There's obviously complementary colors, so it's not Garfield's orange. And then seen off screen is a kale-based lasagna that he's
Oh my
mainly
God.
eating.
My god!
Okay, so what I love about this is the combination of his chin
Yeah.
and his teeth and his eyebrow. I can literally hear him, and what he's like, oh, looking good, Garf, looking good.
You really got it going on today, Garf. Oh, look out, world, here I come. Yeah, it's great.
Anyone want 2 tickets to the gun show? Oh.
So I know I want to find something to like roast you on, but I
Yeah.
really want to talk character design for some reason. What was the thought on putting the ears on the sides of the head instead of the top of the head?
Can I tell-
You just
I'm
hadn't
so-
seen a cat in a while, or
I thought you were veering towards compliment, and I got so excited,
no.
and then
Oh, no.
took a big right turn towards Yucking my yum.
Is this the first time you've talked to Brad?
Experienced Brad Guigar.
Well, we got the Lorax, we got Frankenstein,
Yeah.
and now we got to go to whatever the hell
Oh.
Brad has. So
Oh,
wow.
so he's got the Garfield orange. He's got
Yeah.
the
Okay.
lasagna in the background. He has the odd Turkish bath house
Yeah.
cloth in front of his genitals. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
that's an
that's-
apron.
that's an apron. That's
Oh,
an
okay.
apron.
Sure, we all agree that's an apron
Yeah.
and not at all a Turkish bathhouse bit of cloth.
This is a very kind of like subtly sexual Garfield that we have going on.
I want to say I'm not getting a sexual signal from this cat.
Right?
I'm not kidding, Brad.
Right?
You perhaps don't realize what you've done here in the fact that the apron. You could have had it continue around his waist. We all would have been fine with that. We're seeing.
Or you
we're
could have had it, or
actively
you had it
seeing-
could. It could have been a full apron
Yes,
going all the way
yes.
up.
For God's sakes, Kevin, yes, 100%. It could have said kiss the cook on it or kiss the chef. But no, we're seeing an ungodly amount of potbelly from this cat. And we're seeing way too much butt cheek for my comfort level. Like, this cat, the other thing that's spicy about this cat's cooking is also his own body. I'm not comfortable with this. All right, gang, well, it's been fun and games, but let's bring in the true judge for today, Orongo.
What? You're interrupting my whole macrame class.
Sorry, buddy. We need you to judge the 3 drawings today and tell us who did the right way to draw it the wrong way.
Well, they're all pretty awful, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick that little dreamboat, Brad Guigar.
Yes, it's about time that I got the Rongo pick. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of furry fans listening at home that agree with Rongo on this one.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
Brad, congratulations on this week. That's great. You've made us all uncomfortable, and you've won for this week. That's great.
That's my big 2. That's all I try to do on this show.
All right, Rongo, take us out.
And that's how you draw the wrong way.
Thanks for watching. Now we want to see how you draw your vaguely sexual Garfield the wrong way.
Don't want, nope,
Don't want that.
Nope,
Well,
don't want that.
that's my yum is what you're yucking there. But be sure to join us over at thewrongwayshow.com for extended cuts, bonus features, and a whole lot more. We'll see you next time.